Walk with me, talk with me. So, real quick, I just I just got done watching the movie Malcolm X, right? And what I have got from that movie is like, this is what I feel. Your feelings may be different, but I feel like there are no Malcolm X's today. Here come the helicopter as soon as I come outside. That's not the one that be flying over me. There are no Malcolm X's today that I've seen. Maybe you've seen some, maybe you know some. But there are no Malcolm X's today that I have seen because they're too busy getting dicked down. They too busy getting turned out. They too busy trying to be the women now. They too busy trying to be princesses. They too busy trying to, pimp women and pimp children, and they're too busy wanting to be the princess. And that's what I got from that. And I also got from the movie, like, it's like basically his own people turned on him after he did so much for them. I felt like his teacher felt like he had outgrown his teacher. But he didn't feel like he had outgrown his teacher because everything that he was doing was because of his teacher and for his teacher. Now, I still believe that a lot of that is going on. A lot of people feel like you get too big for them, so they want to take you down themselves. And also, it's like they turned on him because they wasn't living right. The dude was sitting up there having affairs with different women, young women, and having babies with them, and then didn't want to take care of the babies. And he wasn't living right, so he looked at Malcolm X like, oh, nigga, you is living right, so we gotta attack you because we not living right. That's still going on. That's still happening every day, everywhere. But I just felt like I have never met a Muslim personally. Not myself. Oh, yes, I did. I met a Muslim man one time. He was interested in when the chickens grow. But let me move because I don't want to get copyrighted because of that music. But he was interested in buying my car, and he just got real sassy real quick because he was telling me he had 4 vehicles, and he was like he gotta buy his wife the vehicle that she wants, or his girlfriend. So I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, he got a BMW, he got this, he got that, but he's gonna have to buy her the car that she wants. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, she wants something, new, I guess. And he was like, she ain't into materialistic stuff and all this. I'm like, whoa. I didn't say she was, but you just named off like 4 or 5 different cars, vehicles that you already have and you already own, and she don't want any of those. So I just was like, oh, she wants something a little newer, like a new Camry. Oh, she ain't into material stuff like that, and da da da. Like, he basically, I felt like, when people attack you for anything that you say, hey, good rising, don't be speaking to me. Like, when they attack you for anything that you say, those are people that they don't like you. They do not like you. If they say something, like he said, he gotta buy her the car that she want. So I'm just like, I'm like, oh, she want a newer car, because he said she wanted a newer car. He was like, she want a newer car. She don't want none of the cars that I got. She want a brand new car. So I'm like, oh, okay, she want like a new Camry or something like that. Repeated what he said, and he snapped at me. So, you know me, I didn't do business with him. I was like, oh, okay, just brushed him off, and and he was a Muslim man. And I met another Muslim man. He owned a store, and just me reading his energy and how he was acting, like he's into prostitutes, he into, you know, being with multiple women, he's into creating illusions, acting like a warlock, you know. So I have never like met or was friends with like a Muslim person or anything like that. But I just feel like it was something that was good until it became corrupted. Because greed, being able to have access to all these women, being able to be praised. I felt like, you know, Malcolm X was humble with it. Like, but what hurt him the most is when he realized that his leaders wasn't even living right. You know, he was the only one basically living right, because when the shit hit the fan, they was getting mad because of how much publicity he was getting. Like, when it all hit the fan, it didn't even hit the fan. They made it hit the fan by saying, oh, we feel like Malcolm is getting too much attention. We feel like Malcolm is getting too much publicity. What does that have to do with what the man is doing for the nation, for the country, for the world, for his city that he lived in? What did that... And we feel like Malcolm is getting too much publicity. Malcolm is getting too much attention. And it's like, that's what it's all about. That will make any person become jealous or envy. It doesn't matter that he's doing the will of God. It doesn't matter that he's doing the will of the Muslims, or he's bringing peace, or he's bringing love to a nation. It's because he's getting too much attention. And it's like, if y'all walking beside this man, y'all getting the same attention. But but they don't feel like it, because everybody's saying, Malcolm, what is this? Malcolm, and they asking Malcolm, and they not calling on these people names. That's all it's about. Nobody's calling on their names. And then they wasn't even satisfied when the man walked away. He was like, okay, I'll walk away from the Muslim thing or whatever. They still wasn't satisfied. Then they come after him even more. It's like, what? I'm hearing Tyrese, what more do you want from me? Like, I just feel like it's no Malcolm X's of our generations today, because, you know, these men, they are willing to die, go to jail, go to hell for the gang, for the streets, for bitches, for all the wrong reasons, for fancy cars, diamond rings. They ready to die behind all the wrong shit, and they not ready to die for the right shit. Like, they don't want to die protecting their home, or they don't want to die protecting their women and their children. And I'm not saying all men, I'm saying like 75% of these men today are willing to die for all the wrong reasons and for all the wrong things. They're willing to go to jail, hell, for all the wrong reasons, and we'll be proud about it too. We'll be boasting about it too. But for the right reasons, they won't even protect the women and children, you know, today. I have never met a Malcolm X of my generation. haven't. I have met men that are in good positions, good jobs, and all of that goes out the window as soon as they see you. They think with their dicks. As soon as I sit in their office, they think with their dicks. And I feel like that's one of the things that he mastered. He wasn't running around here tricking off on his wife, making babies. And like I said, 75% of men are able to master that ability to be faithful. But the other percent is just everything goes out the window once their desires kick in for whatever they see fit at that time. And I just feel like, I don't know what was drawing me to that movie, but I was drawn to watch it. And a lot of the things he said was like, wow, that's what I said on my channel. And I've never watched him. I've never read any of his books. That was my first time. I've never watched a documentary of him. Don't really know much about him, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Don't really know much about him. But what I do know is there's not a lot of men with that type of backbone today. There's not a lot of men with that on that type of time today. And if you haven't seen the movie, you should go watch it and just, see how you feel afterwards. What are your thoughts like? And just, comment down below, if you've seen that movie, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings on something being so good and it was so strong? The white police, and I love my white people, but I'm just going off of the movie. They could not infiltrate them. They could not divide them. They could not conquer them. They could not stop them. That's how strong and powerful they was. The police could not even divide them or conquer them or come against them. They took their own selves down. They took their own out. They ate their own. That's how strong we get when we get together. No one can conquer us, and that's if white, black, Mexican, Spanish come together. I'm not just speaking on, one Pacific race. But you see in the movie, his own people took him out. It wasn't nobody of no different race. It was his own. That felt like he was stronger than them. He was born stronger than them. When the day he was born, he was already stronger than these people. Come on, let's be for real. I don't know why people be thinking you have gotten stronger than me, or you have gotten better than me, or you have gotten something more than what I have gotten, when it was always destined to be that way. I'd rather stand for something great than to fall for something stupid, or to fall for something anything. But that's how they get the feeling like he's better than us now. He has represented us in a way that we are respected so well, but now we feel like he's the one getting all the love. He's the one getting all the support. He's the one getting all the attention, all the recognition. when he didn't ask for that. It's more like that came with it. And the man told him that, this position comes with, you being careful of those cameras. Those cameras gonna be on you. And he like, okay, I can deal with it, no problem. And he did, and he could deal with the cameras. The people around him couldn't deal with the fact of the cameras, the attention. The people around him, he took his success very well. He took his publicity very well and was very humble. The people around him couldn't take it very well, couldn't digest it. Created imaginary beef. Well, we feel like Mr. X is feeling like he is the so-and-so and he is the one, that the great one. How? When he paid respect to that man before every speech. He represented that man in every last single one of his speeches. And if there is, Muslims like this, I would like to meet them. Women, men, it doesn't matter. Like, I would like to meet them. I respect their religion and their culture. I'm not Muslim though, because a lot of people have asked me, am I Muslim? No, I'm not. I don't want to get into religion because I'll do a remedy on my face that Indians do. So no, I believe, respect all cultures, because you never know which one you need to use to tap into. So if you saying you're of, I don't know what Indians call themselves. I don't know their tribe or culture, but you're saying, you're an Indian, but what if God is calling you to pray 5 times a day, and that's what Muslims do, and then this and that, and I just feel like it's all mixed, and it's all what works for everybody. But you guys, tell me your thoughts. Comment down below if you have seen this movie. What's your thoughts about it? What's your feelings about it? And what you think about it?